Hey, it's Viking Blake here, 2024. We're going on about the middle of February, close to it. So I want to talk to you guys. I know it's been a minute since I put a video in here. And what I wanted to say was, it's a beautiful day out here, as I can see. Not quite sunny, but very spring-like. What I want to say is, things are going great, okay? The things I've been practicing, the things I've been telling you, the things I've been talking about, things I've been doing. Because lead by example is what Viking Blake's all about. And because, I can't tell anybody how to work their own path or whatever. But, I thought I was going to talk about manifestation, and manifestation is part of it. But I'm working steady now, for about 3 weeks now, so I got steady work. So I'm going to kick the bar up. From there, where do I go? Well, I'm thinking a lot about this. Things are good, but things can get better. So just because I got steady work, now I need to take my time, find a job I can deal with until I can start my business. That kind of thing. But what I'm saying is, my persistence has paid off. I've persevered over many struggles and trials of things. And I'm out here struggling, walking the streets. I see them out there. I'm not on the streets, thank the gods, thank all Father. But I want y'all to know that God wants that for you too. The All Father, Jesus, whatever you call him, your high power wants that for you too. I don't really like, the All Father and the Viking gods are here for me. And I don't even have to keep explaining this every time. But I'm saying the things that's going on in my life, just good things, okay? I'm not going to go into great detail about this, but I'm saying my persistence. And so even though I've been doing that, I still try to show up early there, sign in on that seat, even if I got work that day. Because there's never no guarantee. I'm saying I stepped it up. So now it's time to me find something that I can live comfortably on enough until I can get up higher and higher. And I'm saying you can do this too. But I was talking about manifesting. Manifestation is, like the practice of meditation, a lot of different things. Practice manifestation. You can do it through your thoughts. But the most powerful way to manifest anything is through speech. Like, practice your power of speech. Your speech is very, very important. The things that come out of your mouth. Okay. Because I'm talking about what I can't play here. I've had to catch myself constantly in life. Like, man, did I really just say that? And I'm saying we get so used to just talking all the time, and that's including me here. What am I doing on here? Talking. But I do this more for myself than for anything else. But also I want others to know that your high power, your God, Jesus, whatever, All Father Road, whatever it is, the mighty Creator, wants you to know that all of you can have, manifest these things in your life. Now you got to be careful with your power of speech, because you can speak some real negative shit out there, which is part of the law of attraction, and a couple of things that I do try to practice the law of attraction for sure. But I'm saying, yeah. So a lot of us do. I know I have most of my life, and I catch myself even now speaking negative things out there. And like I say, the power of speech, your speech is very, very powerful. I mean, yes. Now they can silence your voice. But I'm saying if you're speaking from your heart, from the truth, to only yourself, and you'll also be true to others. Deceiving yourself will send you down a really bad rabbit hole. Trust me, I've been there. And it's not impossible to get out of. I find it dealing with me. And dealing with the things, the underlying issues, alcohol, drugs, all that, just food, whatever, overdoing anything is just a symptom of that big ass huge hole in my lifetime that people have fed me these negative seeds until I just didn't believe I even deserved to live anymore. And I'm saying this on a human level because, yes, Viking Blake has been there. I want all of you to know this. I've been on the lowest levels, man. I can say threshold of death for sure. At that point, I know I was in between here and there, where that is. But I feel fear that. Never seen anything like a bunch of pits of fire, shit like that happening. It's possible. I think you can manifest that too. Because your actions. Actions is another thing about manifesting. Lead with your actions. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's why I am the Viking Blake. I'm not saying that I'm more important than anybody, but I'm trying to lead with my actions, and I'm doing this for me, okay? But you need to do that for you too. Realize this. So number one, when you speak, try to speak positive things. Okay, now that's impossible all the time because I've been trying to practice, and I just get plumb ass naked, mother, what the fuck, But I find that if I'm aware of this, it doesn't last as long. I don't spend 2 days or a week just pissed off about this one thing. Because there's a lot of people out here in this world that seem to be. They're just mad to be here. Like, fuck, I hate this shit. But believe me, I've been there too. But I don't feel that way anymore. And you don't have to either. And I'm not saying that life's going to be all great and rainbows and all that bullshit, because that's bullshit too. You don't have to wade through the shit, so that's where action comes into manifestation. I took action in my life. Said, hey, if I want some work, I need to get there. If I had to stand at the door half the night just to get there and have my name on there first. But I'm saying, by doing this, other people that see this, there's some good guys in there, some decent. Doesn't matter, whatever they're struggling with. But they're like stepping up too. It's like a thing now. It's like, oh, I was here for you, Blake. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good because. So now it's time for Blake to. Now he's got steady. Not find a dream job, but something I really like doing. Making whatever, and this is gonna take steps. I'm setting my bar high though, because I'm setting to be the king, and that's for sure. I am the master of my own domain. Anyway, I want everybody to know out here, speak. Be careful what you say. Even if nobody else is around, if you hear it, if you put it out there, the universe hears it. Some people can pick up on this. I can pick up on people's energies, really bad sometimes. They call it empathic or whatever, but I'm saying, I know when I get it, not just a really bad feeling, but I can just tell people are miserable. I feel for them because they don't have to be. They're in their own designed prison. My own prison is a real thing. I've been there. Yeah, and it's worse than escape from whatever the worstest place ever. You can escape. The prison inside yourself, keeping holding yourself hostage, not living up to your full potential. These are all things that I'm trying to do and manifest in my life, and you can too. All of you out there can do this. Okay, because Blake's not special. Blake's just a human being, just like you. And hey, I'm starting to see more people out there, that are doing, because everybody's got their own way of doing this. Everybody's individual. They're going to do it their own way. The scrapes and the bruises and the cuts and the broken bones, that's all just, if you live through that, that's all just wisdom in your pocket, hopefully. Trying to be the best person you can be every day. Looking inside here is what I've been doing a lot, and this was this spiritual journey is about, because being happy in here myself, which I don't know, I think it's attainable at some point. But you just have to sometimes lower your bar. What makes you happy? Looking around at this beautiful world, this beautiful planet we live in. It's a lot worse than it used to be, but what's it going to be when our kids get there? What are our kids fucking looking at now? Because most of us out there, most of us parents, most of us out there my age are falling apart, or they're raising our grandkids, and we're still falling apart because our kids are falling apart. Everybody's falling apart. And you see so many, kids are great. And the ones that are just happy, just to be here. They're not happy all the time. They're humans too. We're all humans. You can't be happy all the time either. So, no matter what you go for, try to go for something that's going to better yourself. Better yourself. And be careful what you speak, okay? That is the main part of manifesting. And speak it every day in front of a mirror. Or, I I catch myself talking. I don't really call it talking to myself. But yeah, I guess so. And people look at me sometimes. But sometimes I'll just say stuff. It depends on how stressed I am. Because look, this is a stressful world. And you know this. You know this to be true. Very stressful world. But you know what? It don't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It truly doesn't have to be. And that's the point, isn't it? Yeah. So, watch what you speak. The power of words. Look into this. Okay? It talks about, if you look into this, in all religions, tones. There is something to the tones. The world was created with 3 tones. Tones can levitate the most massive things in the world. Okay? I think that we saw this at one time. They may have had that there, but they destroyed it. Or they put it somewhere where we can't get all of it. But we can attain, all this wisdom, everything from our ancestry, everything, it's all in here. We are tapped into that up there. And so that's where your head needs to be. Okay? By doing everything you can to take care of yourself. Looking inward, and speaking your dreams and manifesting your dreams in your life. Okay? Now, if you do this long enough, but you got to put action with it. Action's a big part of this. If you say you're going to do something, you say do it. Put legs on it, my grandma would say. Put action to it. Action to this. Alright? And try to live it. Example. Try to be an example. Okay? For yourself mainly. Okay? Part of being the best you can be is being the best you can be. Constantly thinking, you know what, I can do this better. I can do this better. I fucked up, but I can do this better. I didn't have to make that choice. I don't have to make that again. We're all going to make mistakes. We all have our own past. This is what I know. Each person, each individual, each soul on this planet has their own path and their own connection to that. We're being distracted by phones, by everything, satellite, whatever, but his voice is still there. Because he made the greatest computer in the world, this big brain. We're connected to the universe, not just to this planet. Our bodies are definitely made of this planet. We're connected to the planets here, but everything in the universe. Everything. And the universe, when you get that feeling like, you know what? I deserve better than this. That's the universe telling you in your head, you deserve better than this. You should be having better than this. We had this before you. You just have to realize and be enlightened enough for the universe to hand you that gift. Okay, you have to enlighten yourself. This is where the bricks fall off. Quit walking around with all those chips on my shoulder. It ain't that person's fault that I'm where I'm at. It ain't no one's fault that I'm where I'm at. And I'm telling you now, the next time you see me, I get better and better every time you see me. At least I think so. Y'all might think I'm getting uglier and uglier every time you see me. But that's okay too. But your higher power, the All-Father Odin, All-Father gods, the Viking gods, God, the mighty creator of the universe, whatever you want to call this, wants you to know that you all have the power to do this. We also need each other. Because if you're out here doing it, if I'm out here doing this and you see me and you're out here doing this and I meet you somewhere, you know what? I'm going to say, hey man, this guy's he's trying to get his shit together. I've got something in common with this guy. We don't have to be best friends or nothing, but hey man, he might get me in contact with this, contact with that. When the All-Father, when the God, and when all the universe is working with you, they put obstacles in your way. Well, I talked about this, how everything, God didn't abandon me. He put me through every single thing I needed to be here to be standing here talking to you right now at this moment. everything. He made this what it is. So, be careful what you speak. Write things down. Educate yourself. You don't have to go to school. You live in school. And what you can learn in a classroom, you can learn. I mean, it's good to know things. Don't get me wrong. But experiencing it, going through it, is where you get stronger. That's your word. The All-Father God, the universe God, whatever we'll call him, that's his plan for all of us, is to have. That was his plan all along. Okay. But we already do. And it's not just here. Don't think small. I want to be up there. Ball high with the gods. So, I'm going to shoot the bar this one. Shoot the bar today. And, sorry, dropped my cigarette. It's kind of windy. I'm going to get out of this wind. And, guys, never give up no matter what. Remember, never give up no matter what. And then when you obtain what you get, keep going. Don't ever stop. Once you see it, because once I know, now I know the potential of what I can do, I'm the true Viking Blake, no doubt. It's just going to get better and better every day. And so can you. I pray for all your families out there, all the people on the streets, for everyone out there struggling. Know that you don't have to. Know that don't let those things control you. Don't let your emotions control you. Look inward. Don't run from it. No matter what, don't run from it. Even if it scares the living hell out of you, because I scare myself all the time. Looking in here, it ain't pretty, people. It's not pretty. But it's getting prettier. Work in that garden inside yourself, your soul. Plant, dig those old weeds out of your soul. Those seeds, those weeds, those people planted in your soul. Pluck them bitches out. Burn them. Set them on fire. Keep your garden clean. Enough in there for you to eat. And those you love and people around you to eat as well. Share. Community. We got to stick together, guys. We got to. That's what I'm about. It's not about me. But I'm part of it. And so are you. And I want all you to know that God loves you. The All-Father loves you. The universe loves each of you. Quit crawling on the ground and do something about it. Only you can. Viking Blake off.